God gives wisdom in different skills to each person. Holy to the Lord allows the priest to bear the guilt, the iniquity of the fact that whatever is offered to the Lord is not holy enough, and so it will still be acceptable to the Lord. I am a horse with bells. I have been inscribed with holy to the Lord, so I will not be killed because of my iniquity when I come before the Lord. I must have holy to the Lord always on my forehead to be acceptable to the Lord. I must wear a turban and plate with holy to the Lord continually. I received a clean turban and priest robes when I read I was the branch and heard God's voice telling me that I was faithful. Priest outfits are to be for glory, beauty, dignity, honor. They are not to be flashy, but not cheap either. Cross over to the kingdom, pick up your cross and bear it. Is to take up your cross means to cross over. The signs of the virgin is to be born again. To be cut off from his people will now mean to be out of his kingdom. I wanted a special meeting tent, but God's tent is always with me, since I speak to God as a friend always. The glory of the Lord on me looks like a consuming fire to others. You must come to me when inquiring of the Lord. The place among those standing here is all watching as the glory of the Lord is over me, and people standing and worshiping from their own doors, looking at the door of the Lord open to me. This is the land of milk and honey, the kingdom that God promised to the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob by oath. Part of the reason I'm not with other people now is because they don't believe, and they refuse to. And I don't want to destroy them because of it. To you who are a stiff-necked people, if I were to go with you even for a moment, I might destroy you. Now drop everything you put value in, and I will decide what to do with you. They will drop everything for the laws of God. Knowing everything not godly will be dropped, you might as well start dropping them. I am deciding what to do with everything and every system, what to drop, what to keep, and what to change. God knows my name and has found favor with me. I am to lead the nation of God's people. I am leading people even when they haven't come to me yet or helped me. God is with me, and He will give me rest. God has accepted and will complete the work I have done. I have asked God to stop me if He doesn't want this done. God keeps telling me I'm Jesus and is pleased with me and has done the very thing I've asked. Everything done is not me, but God's glory. God is good to me. This is to His glory and is to proclaim His name, Yahweh. With everything I do, God stands in the shadow with His hand in everything. I know God has done everything that has happened in my life. I may see God face to face now and couldn't before because I wasn't saved. Seeing God face to face doesn't mean seeing details. It means seeing His form. God put me in a safe place until I was ready to see. God has shown me His mercy, His back, and now His glory, His face. And that day everyone will see His face, His glory. I don't think the signs in heaven is nuclear bombs and satellites blowing up. Besides, I want the satellites. We can pick them up cheap when they have no business.